Okay. Thank you, Sohan, Priyanka, Prem. Lot of yeses coming. Let us wait for a couple of minutes. Yes, I'm sharing my screen. It will come shortly, I guess. Is my screen visible now? Are you able to see my screen? Can you just confirm once? Okay. Looks like my screen is also visible. Let us wait for a few minutes, maybe another 2-3 minutes, and then get started. Good evening, guys. I think it's time now. We'll get started. So let me put the slideshow in the presentation. The slideshow. Good evening, everyone. Warm welcome to the online internship in IoT. This is a free internship program that we've been running for the past 3+ years. So today we are kickstarting another cohort where we have enrolled students from various engineering colleges. So typically we target the pre-final year students who are interested to have career in this core industry like embedded or IoT. So that's the idea. So today's class is an induction session where we are going to discuss about how this internship is structured and why this internship is free, because in India, definitely when we say something free, is always comes with certain questions, right? Always, so that's the idea. So we will discuss on those lines, and as much as possible, we'll try to take your questions, because there are 1,000+ participants here. It will be very difficult for me, and then the screen is running quite fast. As much questions as possible we'll be able to take and clarify. Many of them could be repeated once, right? We'll try to clarify, and of course, post the internship kickstart, if you guys have any further queries, you can we'll give you ways and means to reach out to our team, and then you can clarify with our team. Okay, so that's the whole idea of this internship kickoff session. Before I start, just wanted to check from which place you are attending this webinar from, your town or city. Can you just type? I'm hosting this call from Bangalore, from one of our offices, right? Which place you are joining this webinar from, or this call from? Let us see how distributed students are today. Okay, we are seeing coming in Kadapa, Kolhapur, Kolkata, Tirupati, Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad. It's running very fast. I'll try to read Mumbai, Pune. Fantastic. I think I am seeing students from Kanyakumari, UP. Oh my God, running very fast. So it looks like we have a pretty much a pan-India presence here, north, east, west, and south. Okay, West Bengal, I could see. I could see people from Maharashtra, Ahmedabad. Okay, great to see that. Okay, all right, cool. Okay, fine. So other point is anybody from outside India? Because we also do get students from international, means outside India, international students. Anybody from outside India, you can just mention your country. I'm still getting a lot of our students like Anantapur, Tamil Nadu, Eluru, Madurai, Aurangabad. Thank you very much. Yeah, anybody from outside India, just to get a check, so we'll move on. New Delhi, Pune, Chennai. Okay, all right, that's good enough. Okay, I think yeah, I'm seeing some students from Dubai here, where I'm from Mumbai. Okay, I have somebody from Pakistan joining in, and I have Hassan Raza from Pakistan, and we have Hadil from Algeria, North Africa. That's good. And let's check anybody else from outside India. Okay, all right. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, so let us move on. Just a minute, let me adjust myself a little bit. All right. All right. So people who don't know us, just to be a brief about Emertxe, we are an EdTech company. We've been in the education field for the past 20+ years. So at a high level, we aspire to solve two problems. One is the employability problem, where in India we have a lot of graduates coming out of engineering colleges every year. Statistics says 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs numbers. These students basically, when they come out of the college, they have a good theoretical knowledge, but they don't have the hands-on practical knowledge to apply their skill to our live projects, right? So that is where we come in. We build hands-on technical skills in 3 different areas: embedded systems, IoT, and full stack web development, so that they get the necessary practical skills, build projects, showcase their skills into the companies, and then get into employability. So that's one challenge we try to solve. The second challenge is, once they start working, basically they want to get into the upskilling mode in order to get ahead in their career. That is why they approach us as individuals. Basically they want to get ahead, or organizations who wanted to improve the skill set of the team, they come and approach us. So we train what we call as a corporate training, so that the the company moves that skill set from A to B, so they gain advantage in their business. So that's the overall problem that we are solving and the technology that we are focusing on. In terms of any program or any target audience that we do, we basically focus on building things in a hands-on manner. The hand making a pot is an example for that. So basically, whenever you want to learn something, you need to make things using a pot, right? You need to make your hands dirty. That's the whole idea, right? Education is made practical. Okay. We are the leadership team, part of Emertxe. Like Maz is our founder and the managing director, and I'm Jay Kumar, and I'm responsible for the end-to-end delivery of various programs that we run, including the placement-oriented programs, internship programs, any other workshop that we run in colleges, etc. I'm responsible for that. And my colleague Mubin is a technology head. He looks into the more on the technical aspects of our training programs, the pedagogy, the new course creation, and enhancing the content, bringing in new industry-oriented projects, and building the technical capability of the team, train the trainer, etc. So that's what he looks into, right? So we are very passionate about what we do. We are, for example, I spent overall 24 years of work experience. Initial 12 and a half years I spent in the corporate world, where I learned about, I was working with Ishoni Networks, HP, and Huawei. Then I quit and joined Emertxe about 12 years back, because we're really passionate about education. We wanted to make an impact in this particular domain. Okay, so that's about our leadership team. And over the years, basically, we have built a very good partnership with placement companies. Basically, these companies are either semiconductor companies or product companies which are using the semiconductor chipset and building products. These companies work in various verticals or domains like automotive, robotics, telecommunication, networking, consumer electronics, electric vehicles, autonomous devices or autonomous vehicles, and then the consumer electronics, right? Various domains these companies work on, right? Again, they can be mid-sized companies, startup companies, MNC companies. You can see them. So this is basically a snapshot of companies. This is if you look at our website, basically you can see the latest and greatest of the information, or you can check out our social media links. I will just share towards the end of the presentation. Okay. So this is what we do, and this is the overall footprint that we have. With respect to the other contributions and partnership, we are one of the training partner with Skill India, where we deliver programs for the students, for mainly the placement oriented programs. And we have been a knowledge partner with many of the known companies like TCS, Renesas, and some of the foreign universities like Songhong University from the South Korea. So we've been the knowledge partners. Either we delivered the training for those employees, or creating the contents, or assessing the technical hackathons, etc. We played a very wide set of roles over the years. Okay. And subsequently, if you look at coming to this internship, right? I think we discussed about Emertxe a lot. Let us talk about internship, right? So this internship, you need to understand why, right? We have been giving internship over the years. Very less students used to come, like 1 or 2 students once in a while, because our bandwidth also limited to grow the students, right? So we have been offering that program over the years. Then what happens is the AICTE, they, in order to bring in more industry exposure, they have been making the internship mandatory, either a 2-month internship or a 6-month internship, right? What we thought was, why don't we align an internship program which aligns with the AICTE? And and we have been working with a lot of colleges. They were also asking about, can you give training inside our college? I think there's already a question here, from one of the student, Nishant here, right? So we've been hearing all of things, but what? There is always a challenge. We are about 150-member team. Sending or shipping the mentors to various places, and inside the engineering college is a very challenging thing. So that's where we're looking for a structured and a scaled approach. When you say structured and scaled approach, we should be able to touch people from various states, various countries for that matter, and also do it in a very structured manner, so that we are able to deliver the quality, etc. Right? And it is part of our industry academia vision. So then we thought we will make it online. When I say make it online, We also are very careful about the effectiveness of this program because there are a lot of free internship that is going on, online internships. So please note there are 2-3 important points for you to consider. So first point is all the session will be delivered live. Okay. For example, every day 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. will be the session. So today we are doing the kickoff. So tomorrow onwards the technical sessions will start, right? So every day basically there will be 2 hours of live sessions, and those live sessions will get recorded, and you will get access to something called LMS, Learning Management System, where you can basically log in and see the recordings of these learning sessions also. Okay. It's not only that recording, you need to listen live. In case you miss the class on a particular day, or you want to revise whatever the mentor has explained, right? So basically you can very well log in into that particular portal, and not only the recorded video, whatever the additional resources that you may require. For example, you may require certain project specification documents, you may require some sample code, or you may require certain support, for example, right? There'll be discussions forums where you can post the queries, etc. So the entire thing is wrapped into our learning management system, or LMS. Okay. So that way you will be able to learn it very well. There is no issue of this getting delivered online. This will be, in terms of effectiveness, you'll be learning things in a hands-on practical manner. And kindly note, you'll be building a project as a part of this internship, right? So when I say project as a part of the internship, to start with itself, the mentors will explain a project, and then they'll be teaching the skills that are necessary to implement this project. Okay? So I don't know exactly what topic that you will be doing. Our mentors will be explaining it from tomorrow. So they explain the project first. So in order to implement the project, predominantly you require 2 skills. One is the C programming skills, another is microcontroller skills, and to some extent integrating this microcontroller to the cloud, because it's an IoT, going to build an end-to-end use case, right? So these 2 or 3 are the buckets of skills that you may require. So what the approach mentors would take is they'll explain the project, what is it you need to implement, and they'll be conducting short workshops so that you can learn it, and then you can implement it in the project itself. So that way, this is more of a skill development as well as the project development, both happens, right? And then towards the end of the internships, the mentors would have completed or made you do, let's say 60-70% of the programming by yourself, right? And then after that, basically you need to complete the remaining implementation on your own, and then submit the output. Okay. So once you submit the output, our mentors will evaluate that output, and they will certify basically you have completed or not. And once you have completed, once you evaluated only, we'll be able to give the certificate. Okay. So kindly note, we will not be able to give a certificate just because you have got selected. Yes, you got selected, you cleared the test. Okay, this is a very important milestone that you achieve. But it doesn't mean that you will get an internship certificate. Internship certificate will only give only you submit the project, and then our mentors evaluate, and then they say you are okay. Okay, one part, right? Other third important part is, please note, this is absolutely a free internship. Neither you need to pay us anything for that matter, be it project evaluation, certification, nothing we are going to charge, nor we are going to pay you anything. Okay, don't ask, for example, students get a stipend and other things, because we are going to skill you and also give you the project, right? The idea why we are doing this, because this is a question we get asked a number of times, saying that, sir, why are you giving it something for free, right? In India, if you give something for free, means there's something, right? The idea is what we observed over the years. Anyways, it is there in the subsequent slides. There are a lot of internship programs for other domains. For example, somebody wanted to learn a web development, somebody wanted to learn something about the cloud technologies, or somebody wanted to learn about mobile application development, even data science, machine learning, right? You have a lot of internship program available. Majority of them are self-learning, recorded videos. Even some of the big organizations forward do that. But there is no internship that is focusing on this core electronics side, be it embedded systems or IoT. So that is where we thought we should be doing something, and we'll keep it free. And what is our idea is to give an exposure to what does it take to build an IoT, what does it take to build a program and embedded system, and things like that. Okay. So once you get an exposure, whatever the learning that you're going to have from this internship itself, you will be able to apply for jobs in this domain. Okay. But kindly note, this internship, we are not committing placements. In order to do a placement, right, that's a different program altogether, right? That is like a more of a 6-month training program and other things. That's not an idea. That's a different ball game. For that, different ways in which you can reach out to us, that also will share. But our idea of this internship is give you a hands-on exposure and then give you the certain path forward so that you yourself can try to build a career in this particular domain. Okay, so these aspects, so please be clear with that. Okay, my request is you all should attend the sessions daily, and then only you'll be able to cope up, because it will be a hands-on coding based sessions, right? If you miss a day, you'll miss it, right? So that way it's going to be very practical. So you need to be regular, and also kindly note, you need to submit the project in order for you to get the certificate. Okay, so this is clear. Anyways, is there the subsequent slides also? I thought if you make it clear, so the other slides will become much more easier for us, right? So coming to the as I said, the student view, why we launched it and launched it for free. I want to get into core electronics industry. There are very less opportunity to learn IoT, right? So many IT internships are there, but nobody is offering something in the domain of embedded systems or IoT, right? And I don't have enough resources in terms of learning, etc., right? Where I can access them, right? And I want to build my skills in the core, okay? And then also I can't afford to pay. Some of the students may say, no, sir, economically I cannot pay. Okay? So these are all the reasons, right? And one more part that some of you are already asking in the chat is that, so what about the hardware? Basically, this IoT or even embedded requires a hardware. So we are going to use a open source simulator. Okay? That simulator we'll be using, and even an app that we'll be using, that is also for free. So you don't need to basically invest anything in terms of hardware. And these PixSim Lab, basically a simulator which we'll be using, it is actually actually a open source software. So you don't need to worry about the license. We are not using any crack version, or we are not using any type of what do you call pirated version. No, it's all open source. It's absolutely free. You can download it in your laptop and then you can build on your projects. Okay, so that's the overall outset of how the hardware and how the internship is going to execute it. And then the simulator will run in your laptop itself. And kindly note, whatever you are going to program in the hardware, whatever the programming that you do in the simulator, it will work the same. You don't need to worry. In terms of in learning wise, there won't be any compromise. Okay. So that's the thing, guys. I'm getting a lot of questions. So what I'll do is I have a few more slides. I will just complete that. Then probably I can take some questions. Okay. So how it is going to work, I think I already explained. To start with, we'll explain the SDLC process, software development lifecycle process. Then our mentors will give an IoT architectural overview, because you're going to build an end-to-end solution. Then you learn about C programming using Arduino. Then the Arduino you'll be using a PixSim Lab simulator. Then you start implementing the project. Okay. Then you learn about the IoT cloud integration using an application, right? Then you do an development. And then we'll also be giving you towards the end, right? We'll also giving you a couple of workshops where you learn about how to build a resume, right? How to face interview, etc. So that you'll be able to build it on your own. And then we'll also give some subsequent steps so that you can start your career in IoT as you move forward. Okay, this is a high-level way how it works. Okay. So what are the benefits for you? There are multiple benefits for you guys. To start with, this is a starting point or a gateway for you to enter a career in the core electronics, embedded, or the IoT industry. Point number one. Point number two is that you are going to really build a project. Now, if I tell, typically in the internship, when I tell in the beginning, students won't be able to believe. For example, you write anywhere around 500 lines of code, or sometimes you even write 1,000 lines of code on your own. By the time I'll also later point in time, either me or some of our team can come and check. You really would have implemented on your own. And kindly note, when you build something on your own, basically that builds a lot of confidence in yourself, and that is a very important thing, because many times students are not able to clear the core company interview because they lack confidence and skills. So when you build a skill set, naturally the confidence also will come along with that, right? Then definitely you'll be able to represent in a resume. That's also will be teaching you, and then we'll be giving you the necessary certification that you've really done the work, right? And to keep the motivation, we'll be conducting various quizzes throughout the course. For example, we'll be doing certain, technical quizzes will be conducted. During the Disha workshops, also certain quizzes will be conducted. And once if somebody is a winner, right, we'll be shipping you some goodies, right? Our team will be shipping you just to keep your motivation, right? Just what do you call some quick rewards for you guys to keep the motivation high. So these are all some of the benefits. And how it is going to get executed. For example, as I said, very important that you should have a mandatory attendance. Every day there will be 2 hours of session, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. 4 weeks will be there, and then 5 days, Saturday, Sunday we don't provide. It's for actually for a 1 month duration. But what I've seen is generally after that 1 month also our mentors will give some time to implement the pending project and need to submit. Then we need to evaluate. Then you need to give the final result. Then giving the certification. You can add another, for example, another 3 weeks or even 4 weeks sometime, right? You can logically consider as a 2-month internship. But 1 month is what required for you to go through the sessions. After that, you need to work and submit the output. That's more of an output from the internship. And all session will be planned via GoToWebinar. What you are doing, the same link you'll be joining in a same link on a same day, 7 p.m. Right? And then, as I said, all the login will be provided via LMS, Learning Management System. You can ask for support by logging your questions in the forum. Our mentors will be responding. Right? And doubt clearing sessions on a need basis we do that, but considering the volume, it is quite challenging. So I would suggest that you guys use the forum in the LMS, right? Okay. And as I said, they'll be giving you hands-on assignment and code along. The mentor will be explaining the concept. The mentor will be, trying the hands-on. Then you will be able to do along with the mentor. Okay. So LMS access will be reaching you shortly. Our team is working on it, right? Today only kickstarting. And then weekly evaluation and quiz. And then finally, when you're submitting your output, you need to create a video also for your output and then submit it. There's a procedure that our mentor will explain. That's how you need to submit your output. Okay. So, and then you can further enhance the project. Okay. So every day, actually 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay. So evaluation, as I said, regular attendance we'll consider, because when you're logging into GoToWebinar, you can basically find out your attendance details. You need to participate in the quizzes, then finally submission of the project. Among the 3, I would say point number 3 is very important. If you're attending daily but you're not submitted the project, another thing that we've seen among students is that if it is free, sometimes people don't take it seriously. Yes, we have the right intention to give it free, but at the same time we want you to be serious, because we are putting serious efforts from our side, right, to skill you, to make you develop the project. So that way, we expect you to be serious and then work on the project and then submit within the deadline. Okay. So as I said, Disha workshop will be conducted on various soft skills or the career awareness, so that even after this internship, we will be able to further build on it and achieve your goal of getting into the core industry. Okay. So some of the FAQs, I think many questions are popping up. Let me just answer them one by one. The one is the internship comes along with placements? No. So please don't ask me, will I get a placements, etc. This is the entire, the goal of the program is very different. So there is no, basically, no placements will be provided for this internship. Just a minute. So how do we get a hardware exposure in this internship? As I said, we'll be having a PixSim lab simulator. It's open source based simulator, using which you'll be able to simulate the exact hardware. What other resources will be provided? As I said, LMS will be provided. And there is also online technical resource library is there. I'll just show you probably after this slide. You can access all the materials. You can download. There's no login, nothing. You can just do it. In fact, you can share it with your friends also. And we'll also be adding it to the Google group, where you'll get any notification announcement. We'll do that. See, somebody is asking WhatsApp group. Again, WhatsApp group becomes very difficult for us to maintain, so we don't encourage. So we do the Google group. Okay. So will I get a certificate just because I am selected? The answer is no. Right? You got the offer letter, right? So that way you already to officially show. For example, if somebody want to tell you to a college, right? You can do that, no problem. But to get the completion certificate, as I told you already, you need to work on the project and submit out. Can I submit this internship to my college? The answer is yes, you can do that. Okay. So I'm having clash with my college timings. Again, this becomes a big challenge, right? Classes and then midterm exams. Different universities have got different examinations, internal exams, etc. Can I attend in some other time? No. We are very particular that this is a timing. But in case, as I said, if you miss this particular session, you can very well look into the recorded session and then grasp your pending whatever you missed out. The recorded video also will be made available via the LMS. Right? As I said, recorded sessions you'll be getting. Will you get an internship offer letter? Yes, most of you have got it. In case if you not got, you let our contact our team. I'll let you know how to contact. They'll be able to help. Okay. Will I get internship completion certificate? Yes, provided you submit the project and evaluated and successful. So this is a seeking help. This is an email ID, univ_manager@emertxe.com. Please take a note. And that's a number 809 555 7119. So you can either, I suggest you guys use a mail ID or WhatsApp us, and then Google group will be added. There also you can just get the announcements as a part of the in this particular initiative. So what next? Tomorrow the technical sessions will start from the same link. Go to webinar same time, and then your mentor will come, and then they'll start taking you the session. Okay. So these are all our coordinates. You can note down. In case if you're not doing that, we are active in Insta and LinkedIn. These are all our URLs. Emertxe IT, same handle you can check for, and then you can subscribe us and then get the latest updates about what we are doing. Okay. So with that, I would like to conclude my induction session. I would like to welcome all of you for the internship session. See it as a great learning opportunity for all of you, and also challenge yourself in terms of getting into hands-on coding, building a real-time project. And we have received a lot of positive feedback. In fact, as I was reading the messages, some of the students who have done the embedded internship, they again come and taken the IoT internship, and they're all giving a very positive feedback about how they learned and how they built the project and things like that. So I would expect you guys also to do the same. Take it as a great learning opportunity. And this is something our mentors will be there, our team will be there to support you, because important goal of this whole initiative is to make you guys learn. Then you discover your career. Right? That's the whole idea, right? So what I'll do is I quickly show our technical resource library. So let me just exit the presentation. If you just see this, go to emertxe.com, our website. If you type on the top right, there is something called resources. If you click on resources, so you can see the technical resource library will be there. Just go down, all the materials will be available. You can see that C programming, data structures, right? So for example, if you make it simple, right? If you go to C programming, if you click here, you can see all the course material will be there. For example, slides will be there, all the reference books, right? Tutorials will be there. And then if you come to sample code, there'll be a lot of programs which you can try on your own, right? Downloading them, and then various examples you would have given, and then say try on your own, right? Printing hello world, for example, right? You can see this. You can see this, right? Okay, so this is a kind of ecosystem available. The industry projects also there, for example, right? You go there, projects will be there. You can, as a part of one of the way you can continue to build your skill set, you can go there, look into the project, right? Project details will be given. Kindly note, we will not give the code. Right? Our students ask, sir, can you give me the answers also? We don't give. So you need to figure it out. That way you can continue to build a skill set even after that, your internship is over. So that's the overall idea. Okay. Now what I'll do is, let me take some questions, as a part of this. As I said, a lot of questions have come. Let me just do this. So one by one. Om Bosale is asking, if I miss any class, recorded session, I think I already clarified. Om, your message is reaching me. Don't type it again and again. It's only flooding my window. Yeah, then Sharon is asking, is attendance is mandatory? Will I get my certificate if I complete the project but not complete the attendance? See, I would say it's reverse, Sharon. You can only do a project when you attend regularly. Okay, because every day you are building something. So don't basically try to ask me all excuses in the beginning itself. Okay, you need to attend, you need to attend. Okay. Then there's a question. Let me just see how much I can take. It's running very very fast. Okay. Any prerequisite? No, you can just learn from the scratch here. Then Devansh is asking, when on a Mac OS, unfortunately Devansh, the simulator won't run in Mac because unfortunately it's not made available, so you need a Windows machine for that. Okay. Will it be a group project or individual project? It's largely individual, Raja Karthikeyan asking, but we suggest you do it individually, but sometimes if you wanted to club and do also, we encourage. Okay, you can convert it, right? Are projects hard? I don't say it's very hard, but it's not very easy also. As I said, you will be writing at least 500 lines of source code, which may go up to 1,000 lines, right? Definitely it will involve, it will exercise your your logical ability, your ability to code and things like that, right? It will definitely be challenging, but it will not be very hard also. We are aware of where your background is, so appropriately it is pushed. Let me see if any questions. Oh, a lot of questions are there. LMS, as I said, you will get a login. You can just watch out for that. You can just, our team will enable, you'll get an automated login mail. Then you can log in with that and then you can access that. Okay. Is the project providing helpful for CSE students? Chandrika asking, yes, it is. Because this IoT or even embedded systems, right? I am from computer science only, so don't bother much. Okay. Is a project done in laptop itself? Yes, you cannot do it in mobile phone. At least you need some computer to work on. Okay. I can't see other chats. Girish, it's a webinar, so you will not be able to see. I am seeing all the chats. Don't worry. I think attendance, you log into the webinar, attendance will be marked. Okay. Then the question is, so Nishant is asking, can you provide training and placement on campus? We are from Maharashtra, can't afford to shift to Bangalore as we are fourth year EC students. So see, in campus, as I already told you, it's very hard for us to ship our team there. Okay, so that doesn't work out for us. That's why we basically, do it either online or you need to come here to Bangalore. Ankush is asking, home automation is very common project, so please go with it. I don't know, Ankush, what would be the project for this time. Okay, you can check with our mentor accordingly. How can you get into the website? What is just shown now? Nothing, just go to Emertxe and then click on the top resources. Jnana Deepika. Okay. Okay, Krishna Srikar is asking, how will you get access to the PixSim Lab? See, PixSim Lab also our mentors will teach you, so don't worry. I'll just show you here. Our team, our mentors even teach you how to install, right? So don't worry. This is a web link I'm just showing for your reference. So see, don't need to memorize all these things. Right? It's the first session. Take it easy. Learn whatever I'm just listen and learn. That should be good enough. As time progresses, our mentors will take it step by step approach. Don't worry. Okay. So offer letter, I guess it's already mailed to most of you. If not, our team sometimes release it in a phased manner. You'll be getting it shortly in case if you're not got. Let me see any other question. Certificate will be useful in the college. Yes, it will be. Okay. Which hardware and software I already mentioned. Hardware is this software, there'll be IDE and integrated development environment which you'll be using. That also mentors will help you to download and implement. Then there is a lot of questions coming about missing a session, time zone, etc. And then some are asking, even if I miss one session, will I get certificate, etc. See, as I said, please don't make it as an excuse. Attend all the sessions. Then only you'll be able to build. Okay? You need to manage your time. In worst case, if you're not able to, use the recorded videos. Okay? Is Ubuntu is okay for simulation? Should be okay, Karthik. I think it works in Linux, if I'm not wrong. You can check with the Mac. It doesn't work. I'm pretty sure. Windows, it works. I'm pretty sure. Ubuntu, it should be working. You can check with the mentor. Okay? Disha workshop, as I said, it will be a session which will be more of a workshop. We'll be conducting about career awareness, resume building, so that whatever you worked in this internship, right, you will be able to represent in a resume and then apply for some core jobs. Yeah, along with this, we'll also be kickstarting a full stack web development internship that we are starting tomorrow. My request is don't do parallelly. Okay, same time it is focus anything only one. Okay, sometimes you get selected in both, and then you don't do both of them properly. Okay, I suggest you focus on one. I suggest either IoT or web, and to give your 100%. Don't do both. It won't, you will not be able to focus. Okay. Oh God, a lot of questions are there. I'm trying to answer as much I can. in case if I'm not able to, do that. One team member asked 3,000 rupees to join internship. I don't think, I think they're all faking, right? We never taken any money so far, so don't go by, because our team member never asks any commercials. Don't bother. I'm managing them, I know them very well, so don't get concerned. Okay? We never taken any money, any fees. If at all we take, we tell upfront, right? Okay. Okay, I think. Then college. As I said, placements, it is not there. So please don't ask that question repeatedly. Students are asking, sir, will I get placements to submit the project? No, this internship does not come with placements. So the same way you can join the session every day, right? Yeah, a lot of questions. Let me just see. Sir, can we submit project of interest? No. Basically, you need to work on the project, whatever the mentor is assigning, right? Karuna is asking, sir, we'll be creating projects like this only, like webinar will be going on, and side by side we'll make the project. Yes, that's what I mean by code along. Anyways, tomorrow you'll get a taste of it, right? You get an idea. Then subsequently, as you move sessions, right, the mentor will be explaining and you are trying on your own, hands-on. That's what I mean by hands-on, right? So you already told about offer letter, placement. I think repeated questions are coming. I can pick up something which is not, I have not answered. There's a lot of repeated questions I answered already, it's coming. So in case I don't answer your questions, don't worry, I already answered, right? That's right. LMS credential will reach your mail, don't worry. Okay. In case if you're not, just wait for a day or so, it will come to you. Okay. All right, I think pretty much I answered all the queries. Okay, let me see whether I can take one or two more. The question window is frozen. I'm not able to navigate the window. All right, okay. So I think pretty much we answered. Okay. So thank you very much, guys, for joining today's session. So please join from tomorrow, and I wish you all the best. Okay. Take care. Bye.